I was coming in for I think it was my first chemo, and there was a girl there named Allie. She had just finished, and I just sat in a room and talked with her, and I was scared out of my mind, but she calmed me down and she told me what was about to happen to me, and I knew I just had to accept it. But she made it sound like it wasn't that bad because she had gone through it, and if she could do it, I knew that I could do it. It was heartwarming to know that there were other people, not just this scary nurses and doctors coming in with tubes and needles. I think that was a big thing during my journey, is that I don't know what I had done if I hadn't met anyone else going through it. Because if people don't walk in and say, oh, this girl has gone through it too, then you're just like, I'm alone in the world. I had a big problem with friendships throughout my journey. I learned who my true friends are, which is about 3 people now, which you think when you go through it, like, oh my gosh, I have so many friends. I have 700 friends on Facebook. They're all gonna be there for me. And even on my tennis team, I was best friends with the whole team, and maybe one person texted me once, and it was a really hard lesson to learn because I felt like I was doing something wrong. I actually stayed through school throughout my whole treatment. I finished 5 classes so I could graduate with my class. So I finished sophomore year during treatment, went to school in my wheelchair, no hair, beanie on my head, and just went with it. And people didn't recognize me. I know they felt bad for me, and I hated that feeling because I wanted to just be, I want to say normal, but I know that I wasn't, because I had just spent this whole year that none of them can ever know what happened to me, because for one, they weren't there, and 2, they didn't experience it. And so it was really hard being there, but I knew that I would be mad at myself if I hadn't gone to school and gotten out of the house. I know cancer will always be a part of my life, but one thing that I keep telling my family, and that it's hard for me, is I don't want to live in it. I can't live in it because I felt like I did live in it for 9 months, and it was the hardest 9 months of my life, and probably will be the hardest 9 months of my life for the rest of my life, but been there, done that. It came out really good.